Hey everyone, Ryan here, M&R Productions, and welcome to Ask M&R episode 192. This week we are joined by Corey T.
Whoa.
Woo! He'll chime in when he has an answer, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Probably not
sure.
in every question, but certainly some of them I'm sure you can add something to. He was here, so he's joining the video. First question from Chris says, hey homie, when do you think we'll start seeing pictures of the new UCS AT-AT?
Bang bang, skeet skeet.
So the best way I can answer this is looking at the historical trends, and that is the last two Black Friday sets, which were the Batmobile and the Coliseum. The Batmobile leaked at the end of October, the Coliseum leaked at the beginning of October, which gives us a pretty wide range of probably in October, but not guaranteed. But yeah, if I had to guess, it's going to happen in the month of October. That seems to be the trend for these Black Friday sets, but of course, any year can be an outlier, and we could not have it leaked until the day it's supposed to be revealed in like mid-November, so it's hard to know for sure, but I would certainly expect to see it at some point in October. Space Monkey Boy says, when will LEGO make a UCS Luke's Milk Monster happen? I don't know about UCS, but there's a really good mock by Akri Jelly. Corey, look at this thing. It's Luke's Milk Monster. What do you think about that? Would you buy that? Would you pay $30 for that?
No, 15.
Really? You'd only pay 15?
Yeah.
I think I'd pay 50. Look at this thing. It's hilarious. It comes with 2 minifigures. That's worth at least $100. I love that Luke has the blue milk on his beard. That would be an epic touch for a set like this. Obviously, LEGO will never do anything like this, but my god, this would be a hilarious set or a really good May 4th promo. Now I actually really want one. Reese says, how's your Black Series going? Haven't heard about that in a while. Corey, do you have any Black Series?
Jar Jar that you gave me.
Oh, okay, I'm getting you one for Christmas.
Really?
Also, yeah, I'm getting everyone Black Series for Christmas. I want to spread the love. 2 things are happening in Black Series right now. Every store I go to, that's like the 4 stores that sell them at Disney Springs, every Target around me, has Grief Karga and Queel, and those are literally the only 2 Black Series characters you can find. Corey, next time you go to Target, go down the Star Wars aisle and find the Black Series. You will only see Grief Karga or Queel. That is all you're going to find at Target. And then when I go to Walmart, they just have none. I mean, I don't know which one's worse, honestly. The hope that Target could have some because they just usually have some, but it's always the bad ones. Or, like, just Walmart being an endless pit of despair. I'm not really sure. And I've also gotten to the point where I don't remember what I pre-ordered, which I think I was warned about 6 months ago, but is now fully a reality. And so, like, I'll see some every once in a while, like GameStop. I'll be like, I don't know if I have that or not, so I'm just not going to buy it because I don't want to, like, double, triple up on things. So, yeah, it's kind of messy right now. Caleb Hott says, I'm in the Army, and my wife told me that when I get back from my deployment, I can spend up to $500 on LEGO stuff as a welcome home present. That is a great welcome home present, bro. It says, I never thought I would get the chance to spend that much. If you were in my shoes, would you rather have 1 or 2 big sets or just a lot of small and medium sets? Corey, would you rather have 1 or 2 big ones? With you at $500 right now.
Small, medium sets.
Small, medium sets? So
Yeah.
you're gonna get like 8 or 10 sets.
One big, one small, and medium.
Oh, you're gonna
sets.
split it, so you
Yeah.
get like a $200 set, like a UCS A-wing or something,
Yeah.
and then a bunch of smaller ones. Okay, Interesting. All right, if I were you, and this is strictly Star Wars, certainly there are other sets from other themes that are very worth buying, including like the UCS Batman sets, so if you're like into those, definitely look into that. But I would buy either the gunship or the cantina, and that leaves you with $150, and then I'd buy like the AT-AT or Kylo Ren shuttle or Darth Vader's castle or the Razor Crest. I know it's a lot of options there, but like there's just a lot of good sets in that range. So that's like the combo that I would go for if I were in your shoes, and that's assuming you don't have any of those sets, obviously, so work with that. But I would go for the 2 bigger ones. For me personally, that just, I feel like in my heart of hearts, that's what I would want. But yeah, do what makes you happy, and thanks for serving in the military, bro. What? You just salute him? Brandon says, do you think with all the re-releases of the Beskar Mando character and assuming the ongoing release of the second character design, do you think that we will see a heightened desirability for the original design pre-Beskar for the Mandalorian? Probably not. They're making a ton of that figure, obviously still from the AT-ST Raider and the Razor Crest, and those sets are selling pretty well, and so a lot of people are already going to have that figure. So a bunch of people also invested in the AT-ST Raider when the Cara Dune scare popped up, and people thought Cara Dune was going to be worth $1 billion. So the Mando figure is also kind of devalued from that, so I just don't see it becoming a super valuable rare figure in the future. Yeah, it could be worth $20 later down the line, but, it's never going to be the Darth Revan being $140 or something stupid like that. Cameron Clark, and I only picked this question because I've probably answered it a half dozen times before, but I have something new to say about this. He says, are there going to be any Attack of the Clones 20th anniversary sets in 2022? Corey, you know what, just because you've never answered this, what do you think? Do you even know what this question means?
No.
Yeah, okay. Well, very insightful once again. I'm glad you're here. So, I probably read more comments and, like, am more, like, tapped into what the, like, community is desiring than probably anybody. Like, I live and breathe Lego Star Wars and read it all day and read my comments. I go on different forums. I go on different websites. Like, I read a lot of stuff. And so what I'm noticing with this is, and I am sure it's about to start happening for episode 3, but for the last 2 or 3 years, I'm not even kidding. Like, I have gotten this question probably once a week. And if I'm the Lego Star Wars designers, you have to see that. You have to see that people are clamoring for 20th anniversary sets of this movie. No, it's not a great movie. I'm not going to disagree with you there, but people want to buy the products. And I would be very surprised, I shouldn't say that, I wouldn't be surprised at all, if they didn't make at least a couple sets in the summer wave. This is just a demand that's kind of been building over the past few years, and I've literally been seeing comments about this almost every week, especially for this show, like asking if we're going to get 20th anniversary sets. Given the first half year rumors, I'm not super high on that. That's 50% of our chance at any anniversary sets cut right out of the gate, and now we're just down to the summer wave already, right, as far as like possible sets for 20th anniversary episode 2 stuff. So I don't know, it doesn't seem far-fetched to me that they would do a few, but I am certainly down on it after the first half year rumors have dropped. Theo says, just watch your other video for the rumor list for 2022 January wave, and I was thinking, what if the Yoda's training set is actually from the prequel trilogy, and is Yoda training younglings in the Jedi Temple? But would Lego do this is the question. And that question is probably not, but my God, would this be great. I highly, 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 highly doubt it would ever happen. And certainly at such a high price point, why wouldn't they just make it a $30 set, right? Like, the only way this set is $80 in my mind is if it's an original trilogy set, and that's just the way it is. I mean, like, it didn't even cross my mind that it could potentially be a prequel set. And so, like, I don't know. It just seems really far-fetched. If it is, that's great, but nobody that's like a reputable leaker is talking about it as if it's going to be. So I just can't see it happening. I would be very surprised if it were to be a big great thing. But yeah. Mushroom514 says, name one UCS set that if wasn't made would completely change the Lego community. Corey, do you have an answer for this?
You.
No, I'm not. Give a real answer. Why are you here if you're not going to give any real answers every time? You just sit there looking depressed. You're bringing the whole mood down.
Gunship.
The gunship. Why would it completely, if it wasn't made, why would it change the community?
People would be disappointed.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. All right, I like that. That's critical thinking. I like that. Apply that to your classes. My answer is the 2007 UCS Millennium Falcon. And I think it's a pretty fair answer and probably the best answer. I know I'm tooting my own horn very much here, but like, let's be honest. It is a set that transcends the Lego Star Wars community so much that it's probably dragged in on some level a lot of people that are into it now. And the reason I say that is how many like dumb articles that got so much attention were written about that set. Maybe like 5 years after it came out, about how it's a better investment than gold. And like, I just don't think you can put a value on how many people that potentially in some way has attracted to getting into Lego. Like, they're like, much like my channel, I know a lot of people get into Lego because they watch my channel. I think the same can be said for a set like that, where it just kind of has this, it wasn't a set that did particularly well because it just was a bad time for a set like that to come out. And I think kind of going into the recession there in 2008, the year after it came out, just not a great time for the biggest Lego set ever. But I think a lot of the articles that came about it years later about this set being such a great investment, literally better than gold, just like it puts a lot of eyeballs on Lego and probably just got a lot of people into it from that alone. And I don't know how many people like that has affected that I currently maybe talk to in my life that are in the Lego space, but it's probably not zero. I'm gonna try to read this question in a Scottish accent. Cameron Higgins says, what are your thoughts on Star Wars Visions? I like the different take on Star Wars as it's nothing we've ever seen before. Do you think we'll ever get any Lego sets from this? Love the videos from Scotland. So I just showed Corey what I showed you, the first episode of Star Wars Visions, and then I also showed him the Sixth Jedi or whatever episode. What did you think of those? Yeah? You don't like cartoons?
Yes, but like,
what was bad about it?
I didn't like the graphics.
The graphics, okay.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
But it was interesting and cool.
I didn't There were a few episodes I didn't love, and that's probably going to be true of any show ever. But yeah, I thought the first episode and the episode with the Jedi, like the Sixth Jedi or whatever, were my favorites, and there were a couple other really good ones, like the one with the old man that was a Sith Lord or something. Like, I think most of it was pretty decent, and I also thought, like, it was interesting, like you said, a different take on Star Wars, nothing we've ever seen before. Like, just having a different vibe to a lot of it was really cool. Like, I liked the first episode so much. When I was at Disney Springs yesterday, I found this shirt, so I bought it. It's also on shopdisney.com or something, so you can, like, buy it if you want it. You don't have to, like, actually go to Disney in Orlando. I love the first episode. I love the vibes of that. I kind of really am now craving a full-on Star Wars anime with, like, real stakes and seasons, and like I just want it now. Like, it's really cool. So yeah, I was more into it than I thought I would be. And as far as Lego sets go, the only custom ones I've seen are by IVI_bit on Instagram, and he made some pretty good ones. I forgot about this episode too, the twins. That was a really good episode as well. You actually might like that one. But I like, there's this like X-Wing style set, and then he has a set from the first episode which looks really cool. Love the box art on that too. So like, there's definitely some potential there for Lego sets. I don't see Lego actually dipping their toes into it. I mean, maybe like next summer we could maybe get one. If we get lucky, we'll get one and that's it. But there's a lot of Star Wars content coming out next year. The ship has already sailed on Visions. There's not a lot of merch for it from other companies either. Like, I don't see any toys from Hasbro or anything. Like, I don't even see Black Series, which is kind of surprising. I'd love to get some Black Series from that. And if there ends up being Black Series, it would definitely open the door for Lego. But I don't think Lego is going to beat Black Series to something like that, unfortunately. So that would be my indicator for it, and right now I don't see the indicator light flashing. It's like the Mickey Mouse. It's like the Mickey Mouse boat was black and white, and that worked.
Steamboat Willie?
Yeah, Steamboat Willie. I bought that. I'm a sucker.
Yeah.
Unknown account says, would you rather get a new set early for full price or on release day for free? I would much rather pay for it to get it early. In fact, because the Lego Ambassador Network was so slow with shipping a lot of things out, I could have had it for free after release date because they shipped it so late. But I would often just buy it anyway to have it early, or at least literally on release date sometimes, because it would be so late. So yeah, I am all in favor for just paying for it to just have it. What would you rather, Corey? You probably have a different answer. What's your... Would you rather have it...
Release date.
You want to get it on release day for free? Yeah, I feel that. My answer would be different if I was 13, to be fair.
Well, it depends on, like, the price. If it's, like, $10, I'll pay for it. Early.
I guess, yeah. I mean, but, like, when I was 13, you don't have as much money. Like, you don't have an income.
Yeah.
It's a different answer. It is probably a different answer for a lot of people. Like, I think for most collectors, it's not a big deal to them. Like, even some hardcore collectors, like, if I get it 10 days early, or I can just get it on release day for free. Most people are just going to take the free option, but for me, it's a job, it's a somewhat competitive space, and like, I would just rather pay and have it now. That's just the way I operate. I've really operated for the last, 6, 7, 8 years. I don't know, like a long time. It's been that way for me. So my answer hasn't changed for a while, but yeah, it certainly would have been different a while back. Pastillo42 says, no one ever asked us, how are you feeling? Is everything okay? Corey, how are you feeling? Is everything okay?
Cool and yes.
Football is pain. Yellow tape around his body. It's an homicide. Drippy Gonk says, do you think they ever changed the set after seeing it leaked early? Like the idea was released and they changed it right after? Probably not. Lego usually sets their stuff in stone like a year in advance. They certainly have canceled sets before that just never get the light of day or whatever. But as far as like if something gets leaked out and they're like, oh yeah, so we're not gonna make this now, we're gonna make something else, like that just doesn't happen. The best thing I can tell you like close to that is like some of the preliminary models will just be wildly different than what we may end up getting with the finished model. And we usually don't always get to see some of these like super early preliminary models, but when we do, it's really cool. It was one of those things that I thought when I got in the Lego Ambassador Network, I would be able to like show in videos and like get some special access to and do really cool content with, like talking to designers with like, hey, like what was the thought process behind this and that, and like this set was originally gonna look like this color and then it became this, and like what was the process going, and stuff like that obviously just never happened. As part of the reason I am as upset as I am about the whole thing, but like I just had some really cool ideas there. And like one of the best examples I can give you is from 2005. The Lego Star Wars wave apparently leaked early. I found this just kind of randomly searching through Brickshelf 2 or 3 years ago, and what you'll notice is some of these sets are just wildly different, and I really am curious about some of the process behind all of this. And yeah, like just look at that Corporate Alliance tank droid. It was literally tan, and then it became orange and blue, but the accurate color is gray. And like, what happened? Like it's just like, question marks there. Certainly I would love to have answers to. So yeah, I just, in the way that you describe it, no. But as far as like the design process of something changing over time, yeah, certainly. I feel bad about this one. It's a funny joke to make though. Brick Trooper says, I have noticed over the past few months, Target has lowered the prices on some random LEGO sets. They lowered some of the helmets, some of the architectural sets, and some of the video sets. I was just wondering if you noticed and had any thoughts on why. Brick Trooper, this is what they call a sale. Sometimes Target will just do like a new lower price, which is just kind of a sale that's just going to happen the whole time that it sets out, much like a rollback at Walmart. Like the 501st Battle Pack is on a rollback at Walmart. It has been since LEGO legally, contractually allowed Walmart to do it, because that's how Walmart operates. They just make things as low as they can, even if it's selling really well. And it's been $24 since that day, and it won't be any cheaper unless it goes on clearance, and it won't be any more expensive. It's just $24 at Walmart. Alessandro says, which 2022 LEGO Star Wars set rumor do you want to be true the most? Do you have one, Corey? Do you even know what's coming up? Any rumors?
No.
You don't pay attention? You're not watching the rumor videos?
No. Probably Mando helmet.
Mando helmet? I'm excited
really
about that one
cool.
too. Yeah, I kind of agree. The Mando helmet is really nice. I like that one, but it's not the one I want to be true the most. It's one that I kind of assume will be true the most, but the ones that I want to be true the most are the minifig packs. I think it does a lot for LEGO Star Wars, and I also think it proves a lot of what they have either been holding out or what the new deal that we all thought they signed a year or two ago holds for us. So I think that the minifig packs are the ones that are the most important things to be true. But as far as maybe like as an actual set outside of the minifig packs, the one I want to be true the most is the one we have the least faith in, and that would be the Republic Fighter Tank rumor that's currently going around. I'm really on edge about whether or not that's going to be real or not. I think it has a lot of potential. It would get a lot of people excited to have this just random clone set, but it's just weird to me that one would be the one. But hey, maybe it's true, maybe it's real, and we'll all be really excited and happy with that. It would go well with the rest of this wave as the only Clone Wars style set. Canadian Meme Dealer says, what LEGO Star Wars set would be such an absolute slap in the face that you refuse to buy it? Corey, you got an answer for this or no?
No.
If it was going to be anything, it would have been the UCS gunship, because that set for me was obviously the biggest possible slap in the face I could have ever had. That was just a small slap in the face. Can't hurt me. But, like, yeah, honestly, the gunship, but I couldn't not buy the gunship. It's kind of ironic, too. Like, I got crap for buying the gunship, but can you imagine the crap I would have got if I didn't buy the gunship? Like, you can never win being an online personality. No matter what you do, someone's going to have something to say one way or the other. I guess that's just how it is. But, yeah, I couldn't not buy it. Like, that would be ridiculous. I buy every LEGO Star Wars set, love it or hate it. Like, it's just the way it is. I like to make videos about them, love it or hate it. So, yeah, I don't think there is one that exists or could even possibly exist that I wouldn't buy, because even if it was so terribly bad, worse than the gunship, like, I would buy it because it's bad. Like, that's makes a good video. So yeah, it's just, I don't think it's possible. Thras, he says, is there still a chance we get a UCS Slave 1 next year? Absolutely. I think there's a chance we keep getting 3 UCS sets, then we could get a Slave 1 for August 1st, and then of course another set for like Black Friday or November, October later in the year. So if 3 UCS sets continues to be the trend, then I have absolutely no reason to believe that a Slave 1 couldn't still happen next year. Tropical Wampa, also he's a member. Thank you, Tropical Wampa. He says, what do you think of iOS 15? The search bar being on the bottom of Safari is messing with me. Bro, you have no idea. Every time I open it and I put my finger at the top of the screen to like search something, and then I realize the search bar is not there. iOS 15, look, it's at the bottom. See?
That's stupid.
You gotta press it, and it's at the bottom. It's not at the top, and you have to like. It's weird.
Stupid.
You come on your phone, you go up, and it's like, no, it's down here. It's weird. Anyway, guys, if you have a question you want answered on next week's episode, leave it down in the comments section below. Leave a like while you're down there, and subscribe if you haven't already. You can also check out Corey. He'll be linked below. And on the end screen, that was my line. Oh my god, I forgot to turn the microphone on.
Okay.
What do you mean? Okay, I have to redo it. Are you gonna sit in here while I redo it?
No.
All right, you ready? 40 more minutes.
Okay.
Are you not falling for it, or what? You're not buying it?
No.
All right, get out of here. I gotta make my...